Hey, Larry Rivera here, and coming at you another Profit on Knowledge blog post. Well, maybe a blog post, but another YouTube video. You know, today I was coming home from Target, actually, and I was having a conversation with my wife, and I've been doing this whole internet network marketing thing for a lot of years. And yeah, I've made thousands of dollars on the internet, and yeah, I've lost thousands of dollars on the internet, and my story's like many other people's story, you know? I failed, and then 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 I failed. Nope, I had some success, and then I saw the light at the end of the tunnel, you know? But still, over the years, I wasn't able to swallow some things, right? I wasn't able to accept some facts. You know, fact number one is I should have been doing a lot more YouTube videos and getting more comfortable talking on camera, and I wasn't doing that. When I first got involved in this whole internet industry, I was hoping to be like a shadow, you know, just do some computer stuff and go walk away, and then money would come into my account, and you know, I wanted to make my whole business online. And I had the same fears that everybody else has who markets on the internet. You know, is this going to work? Is that going to work? Is this a scam? Is that a scam? I felt I'd been scammed a few different times, when the reality is I wasn't scammed. I didn't read the fine print. You know, 9 times out of 10, I can attribute any time I failed to just my own mistakes. You know, I've spent tens of thousands of dollars advertising in different ways. You know, people talk about quality traffic and missed traffic and bad traffic and crappy traffic, and I think a lot of it's just a bunch of play on words. I mean, the truth is, traffic is traffic. What makes quality traffic, right, is when you can connect with a person on a personal level, no matter where that person came from. That is a quality prospect. That's targeted traffic. That's quality traffic. We all get traffic from the same pool, right? Everybody who looks at our stuff and opts into our autoresponders, they have a heartbeat, right? And they have a pulse, right? They're humans. So people are people. My point is, what separates people who win from people who fail, what separates people who have success and people who don't have success, is just a few things. Just a few things. The people who fail online, they already have a closet full of skepticism about internet marketing, right? People who fail open up their phone conversations with, if you try to make me buy something, I'm hanging up on you. That person will never be successful in online marketing. You know, there was a small time, early on in my marketing, when I was failing like you wouldn't believe, and people were trying to call me up and sell me stuff all the time, and there was a moment there in history in my life where someone would call me up and I'd be like, oh my God, what do you want? No, I ain't buying. I think is so one of the biggest lessons I learned was, don't buy advertising jobs. You know what, if you don't learn how to do this yourself, you're never going to make any money. Having somebody else, right, putting your faith in someone else to do it for you burdens you. And let me explain that to you. Unless you yourself has the knowledge how to get your own traffic, how to build your own business, the person who's coming in from that co-op to join your business is not going to believe you. And you are not going to be able to provide them the answers to their problems, the solutions to their problems, because you're passing the buck. You're hoping somebody else is going to do it for you. And that's, you know what, and that's not how it works. And that's why there's so many people who fail online, because people buy into that shit, right? Get in my team and we're gonna run advertising for everybody. Be on my team because I'm big yo, and you know, I did this and I did that. You go to every single person who's successful online, and you get to the heart of why they're successful online. You'll find the pain, the turmoil, the failures, and the cost of success. Success isn't free. Success isn't painless, right? It takes a lot of effort and a lot of work. And so I do these videos, right? I do these videos just to be a voice, right? Maybe a voice of reason. Dude, marketing on the internet is awesome. Internet network marketing is awesome. Most all the companies online are awesome. And to tell you the truth, lots of the people in the industry are awesome. But just like everything else in this world, there's bad people everywhere. You know, there's bad people everywhere. In today's society, right? Because some people are just sick. Some people are just sick in the head. And in internet marketing, network marketing, I look on Facebook and I read some ad copy, and there's people on the internet who I know have been online for a lot of years, and they're failing, and they tell a different story, right? They talk about, you know, successes that aren't real successes. And they do all kinds of things to bait and trap you into joining their business. And ultimately, these people don't know anything, right? They know how to sucker you. They know how to get your money. But they don't have a real solution for you, okay? And I'm not going to sit on my soapbox and say I have all the answers, right? I'm not going to sit here and say that if you join a business with me, I'm going to make you $1 million, because that's just bullshit, right? The only person who can make you money is you. What I can offer you, right? If you opt in or take a look at what I'm doing, which happens to be Empower Network, if you join Empower Network, right? If you join it, I'm going to support you. I'm going to work with you, and I'm going to talk to you on the phone, and I'm going to analyze what you do. But what really made me say, hey, you know what? I like Empower Network, and I think I'm going to be all in with these guys. What I really like it is when the going got tough, right? When the systems were breaking, when credit card companies were turning us down, right? David Wood and David Sharps, they didn't close shop. They could have. I mean, everybody in the industry, don't make no mistake about this. Everybody in the internet network marketing industry hates David Wood and David Sharp, except for the people who are involved with them. And the reason why is because they told the truth. The reason why is because they're standing from the standpoint of integrity, right? They're not talking shit behind your backs. I was part of Empower Network back in November. As it was breaking, and as problems were coming, I was bringing people into the business, right? And then people were calling me up on the phone, this is a scam, I want my money back, blah, 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 blah. Some, not all, because I still make money in Empower Network. And those people that aren't ignorant are still with me. But there's people who came in, and they got scared, right? Oh, this is no good. And then I got the arguments from older people in the industry who were like, well, you know, you got to be in a solid company. This company's been around for 15, 20 years, and long term, 4 or 5 years, you got to look at what your income's going to be like. Yo! If you're like me, and you're like the other 500,000 million zillion people out there who are trying to put food on their plate, you don't need to make money in 4 to 5 years. You need to make money today. You need to make money this month, next month, the following month, right? You need to make money so that you can invest more money into your education and into your marketing. You know, there comes a point in your marketing, like where I'm at now, I have people calling to work no more than 40 hours a week. I like to work. I work from home. Okay, I want to work 40 hours a week because it gives me something to do. I can only ride my bike so long and lift weights so long. You know, I teach the students that I have in martial arts, and I take some here and there. But I don't want to, honestly, I don't want my income and my life to rely on other people. I want to be able to make money in a good economy, and I want to be able to make money in a bad economy, and I want to get filthy rich in a destructive, horrible, terrible economy, which is exactly where we're at. Right? This is where we're at right now. We're at a point in history, in time, in the economy where there's a lot of money that can be made right now because so many people are hurting. And it doesn't take nothing, right? It doesn't take nothing to pull out a credit card and put your ass in debt a little bit. It really doesn't. And are you afraid of me that you think you're going to get out of debt if you don't spend the money? You know, a lot of people say they don't have money to do this and they don't have money to do that, and everybody has money. And if you don't have money and you're listening to this video and you're saying, oh, this guy, da-da-da-da, well, then you need a job. Sorry, you need a job. If you don't have the money or the credit to invest in yourself, well, then you need a job. You know, I got done talking to a gentleman not too long ago, right? And he showed me what he was doing in his business, and he's working this thing, and he showed me this blog that he put together, and clearly, after looking at his blog and seeing the business opportunity he was in, he had no idea what he was talking about. And I said, dude, you're doing this all wrong. He goes, yeah, but he goes, I'm going to make this work. I'm like, no, you're not going to make it work. You're not going to make it work. Well, my original conversation with that guy was about 5 months ago. Right? Well, he started badgering me and bothering me again on Skype. And he started saying to me again, well, I got this and I got that, and we're ready for this. And I go look at what he's doing, because I listen to people, and if something is good, then I'll look into it. He still had no idea what he was doing. I'm like, dude, you're clueless. You're absolutely clueless. And he goes, well, I heard he put out all this money. I'm like, well, if you would stop doing what you're doing and listen to what I say, maybe you'll start making some money and stop losing all that damn money. My point is, there's a time when you have to accept that you don't have all the answers, right? There comes a time where you have to accept you got to do what it takes. Which brings me really to the point of this video after all this babbling. And here's my point to this video. I'm going to Atlanta in 2 weeks, or under 2 weeks now. It's the first Empowered Network event that they're having. I gotta be honest with you, it's the first event I went to. But when I started the internet network marketing, it was just about 6 years ago. I've been marketing longer than that, but I really gravitated towards internet network marketing maybe about 6 years ago. And at that time, all these people you see now, some of them, a lot of people quit, failed, lost. The ones that didn't, I saw them enter into the market, and I knew more than they did. That's the truth. That's the truth. And still, I hear some of these people talking, I still know more than them. It's just the truth. But the problem, right, is all these people, they went to events month after month, year after year, and I watched each year go by, and they still do these events, and they're all getting richer. I'm not going to any events. I didn't want to go to no events. To tell you the truth, I still don't want to go to events. I like to sit in my house. I like to be a hermit, right? I don't mind doing phone conferences. I don't mind doing webinars. I don't mind blogging and buying advertising and learn how to market on the internet, but I don't really want to be bothered with having to hop on a plane and go do some event around lots of people and rah-rah. It's just not the kind of person that I am. I'm antisocial, right? I've been breaking my own antisocial barriers because I realize it is directly what's holding me back from making the money that I can make in internet network marketing. So I'm getting involved in these events, and I'm going to go talk to these top marketers, and I'm going to go learn and see for myself what's going on and what I've been missing. And I decided I'm going to do events all the time. I'm going to do it all the time. I'm going to talk to all these people I make money to. Why not? So I'm getting more involved, right? I'm getting emotionally in, I'm getting physically in, I'm doing what it takes because I want to go where I've never been before. Right? So if you want to come with me and go where you've never been before, well, now's a good time. Because like I said, I don't mind working 40 hours a week, but let's be honest. Let's be honest. I can't help every single person, right? As soon as the Atlanta trip is over, I'm going to start doing weekly team webinars to show people how they can do their blog post in 5 minutes and have them be quality content and get indexed fast and how to really use Empowered Network to its fullest as far as what you can use it for technically and how you can apply Empowered Network to whatever businesses you're in, how you can apply Empowered Network to do what I'm doing, which, I'm in network marketing businesses, right? But I said, screw them all. I'm going to be all in Empowered Network because none of the other companies care enough about me to pay me what Empowered Network is willing to pay me, right? And they never provide the same kind of vehicle. Oh my gosh, the training in Empowered Network is what I did spend tens of thousands of dollars on. I still slap myself in the face for spending all that money to find out that stuff. I had to learn the hard way. You don't have to. All right? It's right there in Empowered Network. Everything you ever need. The only thing that you need to have also to be successful in Empowered Network or any business is have heart, right? Have passion. If you're not fueled by passion, nothing's going to work. Desire is not enough. I desire, right, to be 180 pounds ripped, right? I don't have a passion for it, but I have a desire for it. And because I don't have passion for it, I'm not starving myself, and I'm not doing the things that would be required to because I'm strong, right? Because I bike ride 15 miles 4 days a week, right? And not on the road, right? Up on hills and dirt and fighting and just crazy stuff. I'm healthy. I'm oxed and I'm in shape and I'm strong. But I'm not going for that picture perfect model because I don't have passion for it. I don't have passion to go get a job. So success hinges on your passion. I'm passionate. In my house. But anyways, I've been talking for 22 minutes. And folks, this is how easy it is. I'm just having a conversation with you, right? I'm having a conversation. I tell people, you need to make YouTube videos. You need to make your own videos. You need to brand who you are. You know, get out the kind of person that you are. You need to do that. And the people that won't do that or refuse to do that, you're never going to make it. You're never going to make it. I didn't want to do YouTube videos. A friend of mine, Bill, when we first hooked up doing our marketing thing, he was like, yeah, we'll do a video. And I'm like, oh my God, I don't want to do a video. He knew me when I really didn't want to do any of that stuff. But what happened was I started doing videos and I started getting opt-ins and I started getting sign-ups. Right? And then I fast forward to today and I look at some more. You know, I made the logical conclusion that if I do videos, I'll get more signups. So I started making video capture pages. Well, after you spend enough money and you hear enough and you get enough information back, you realize, that's not the way to use videos. Right? You don't use videos on the front end. People won't opt in; they take too long. You use videos on the back end. You use videos on YouTube. You use videos on Vimeo, and there's other sharing sites. And it's just, you know, everybody's so hooked on, you know, where are you going to submit this? How are you going to syndicate that? What? Just come up with good shit. Come up with good content. That's what it really comes down to. Just come up with stuff that entertains people, that educates people, that's truthful, right? Don't go, my name is Larry Rivera, and I'm in the network marketing business, and I'm going to help you make money, because you're really not going to help anybody. Right? The only people who are going to get help are the people who want to help themselves. What you can do is you can be there. You can be there for that person when they need the help. But you, don't make no mistake, you can never physically help anyone. The people who do good in martial arts are people who want it and have a passion for it. The people who become good at music, they want it, they have a passion for it. The people who become good at internet marketing, they want it and they have a passion for it. They don't become good because they're desperate. They don't become good because they're broke. They don't become good because they have enough money to spend. You can't buy your way into success. You may believe you can, but you can't. I tried that road too for thousands of dollars. It doesn't work, because if you don't know what the hell you're doing and you're spending money, you're just blowing it. You're just going out the window, right? So I got nothing else to say today other than, you know, if you watch my video, if you like what I'm saying, if you think I'm being truthful to you, or whatever, if you want to just connect, you know, opt in somewheres. I'm sure I have an opt-in box somewheres, or a link to an opt-in box somewheres, and just see what I'm doing. If you don't know about the Empowered Network, check it out. And like I said, there's no, you know, there's no tricks, there's no secrets. To get involved in Empowered Network, it's going to cost money. I don't think it's that much money. I don't think the information that you get, I don't think that the environment that you get into, I don't think it's too much money at all. I see people spend more money on bullshit. Empowered Network is not. Empowered Network is awesome. And with that being said, you know, I've seen a lot online, and I've heard a lot online, and there's a lot of negative press in many different sectors about Empowered Network, and every last bit of negative press is coming from somebody who has something financially to gain by talking trash on Empowered Network. I'm ready to bring people up, right? And I said that I'm willing to work 40 hours a week, right? So that's really not that many people that I can personally work with. And right now, if I'm babbling, even if I'm not babbling, right, my organization is being set up so my leaders are leaders. And as we train people, I've already did a ton of videos that only my team gets, because I'm training the people in my business on how to do this stuff, right? But if you want personal time with me, there's no time like right now to get in and get me on the phone. I will get back to you.